Kia ora koutou, and welcome to Evil Corp in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. It has no solo mode. It's a game for 2 to 6 players, playing time is medium to long, and it's a reasonably simple game. You are a billionaire, a smiling face of progress and benevolence. Some people say you put your workforce on poverty wages to power your own excesses, but those people forget that one time you fed that dirty poor person soup. Can you scheme and exploit your way to total global domination? The game ends once one player has all 3 tiers of their color scheme in play. If that player pays 9 money and goes a whole round without having their scheme foiled by enemy agents, they win. Set collection. Tier cards come in different colors and you need your set to win. Card management. Cards have multiple uses. Player turn. At the start of the turn, collect income from businesses. We collect 2 billion, one for each business in North America. We also have one business in Australasia, which gets 1 billion, but that's modified by the world event, giving us 3 billion. If that event was a negative, we would gain no money. And finally, in Asia, we gain 3 for the business and 2 for our base. But because we have business cubes in each region in Asia, we collect double that. Draw up to your hand size and opportunity cards. Your hand size increases based on the level of your base, which is based on the highest tier card you have played this game. Next is the action phase. You can play a tier card. We have no cards in play, so it must be tier 1. It costs the amount shown in its top right, and we place a business cube in the marked region, Wellington, the game's most important region. Because this tier matches our color, it is locked and cannot be taken from us. Remember, this increases our base as well. Next we play a tier 2 card. We could also have played another tier 1. Place another business in the super important Wellington location, but this card is not locked as it is a different color to us. We can play a card of any tier now and play a tier 3. Our base is now maxed out. Another action is a hostile takeover. The green player wants that green tier 3 and pays us 7 billion and takes it to their hand. We keep the Wellington business and the base upgrade. Cards can also be played as nasty business. See the bottom of the card for each effect. These cards can be countered and reversed. If you run out of money, you are bankrupt. Do not collect income next turn and flip your marker to rebranding. While this marker is on you, you cannot lose money from effects. Once you have all 3 of your tier cards out, you cannot be bankrupted. There are also agent cards, which take cards from the discard, do a hostile takeover for free, or help with the end game. Using one shuffles the discard. The final action is to pay 3 billion to draw a card. You can do this until your hand is full, but you can also keep playing cards. Then draw an event and roll a location die. Place the event in that region, replacing any existing one. Why would you like this game? Evil Corp markets itself as a Munchkin beater, and it's fair to say that it is. I'm not a fan of Munchkin itself, but Evil Corp does execute the idea of an intense take that game where you screw over your opponents and delivers on it. So it is a game for people who want a highly competitive environment where grossly unfair cards and effects will be in play. The early part of the game is good fun as you build out your network and establish businesses over the world and casually mess with people. And the end game is simple enough. Keeping agents is the key here. The mid game can drag a little in some games though. The art and overall presentation of the game is excellent and iconic, and while it has a weird box, it's the perfect box for this game. The best thing about this game is it presents billionaires as the awful people they truly are. However, this game wears its meanness openly. If you take that, you'll hate this. And the mid-game issue is largely caused by the ability to keep buying and drawing new cards, which can slow things down. I also think the game works much better at 3 or 4 players with less downtime between turns. Finally, the color choice of these 3 factions is a bit hard to pass. If you didn't notice, I put the wrong cubes on each card. As mentioned, Evil Corp is a better Munchkin, and for a more complex game about rich people screwing over the economy, try Crisis. Evil Corp, the good sort of bad. 3 Minute Board Games does not do paid content. Support us on Patreon. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe.